All right, welcome back to Classic Dawn of War and Classical 40K, where we remember the Great Carnifex eBay migration of 2010. Very sad time for my people. Anyway, we're finally done all the Eldar business, and now we're into Chaos business.
The great enemy managed to steal the key from out of our very grasp. Damn the Eldar and their arrogance. Had we not been delayed in reaching the key, we could have denied the ruinous powers their prize. We still have no idea what this key does. According to the Eldar Witch, Inquisitor Toth holds these answers. If this is true, then he has a good deal to explain. The least of which is not why he would withhold information that could allow us to better fight the forces of chaos. Could he be tainted? The thought is unimaginable. Even more concerning, we know now that we face more than mere chaos cults, but members of an actual traitor legion, the very Marines who turned against our Emperor some 10 millennia ago. Luckily, our scouts were able to track their sorcerer and his entourage back to their base of operations. It is located not far from our current position. I relish in the opportunity to bring death to these blasphemous traitors.
Oh yeah, that was a thing in the old fluff, because basically it didn't used to be the Chaos Marines actually actively recruited. They were just literally all the traitors from ages ago.
My lord, blood ravens approach from the south.
How did they get so close? My lord, these flies are minor annoyances. We have the key and ample bodies to imprison the blood ravens behind a wall of corpses, while we complete the ceremony. Your assurances leave me cold, Sindri. Events have proven my words true in every turn, my lord. We are not in danger. Events have proven you fortunate, sorcerer. To what do you owe this present bout of nauseous optimism? We have received a message, Lord Bale. We have a new ally who is more than ready to betray the Blood Ravens. Excellent. Prepare for what is to come, and dispose of this idiot.
Why? How have I failed?
You were stupid enough to personally deliver ill news to Lord Bale, and we cannot abide stupidity.
Brother McNeil, report.
The Chaos Forces have rent an impassable chasm through the center of the city and have taken up position in a temple. The battle is upon us, Captain.
We are arriving at your position momentarily. Hold the chasm. I will deal with the temple.
It will be done.
You are finished, Apothecary. Had the Emperor not intended I suffer, then I would feel no pain. What foul acts are these heathens involved in?
They are performing a ceremony to release the key from its bindings. We must stop them.
Yes. We will need to break down the mighty doors of that once glorious temple. It appears they have rent a chasm across the city, stopping us from reaching the other side. An outpost with machine cults located here gives us access to the vehicles we will surely require. Secure the outpost and stop that ceremony.
Fear denies faith.
And here we go.
With all due haste.
We're not going to worry too much about fortifying the other side. We're just going to get a few different assault marines. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying in this mission to get over here, where we're going to have pretty much everything we want. Except a relic.
Securing objective.
Yeah, these guys are going to get hosed.
Direct us to the enemy. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Because in order to get over there, we're actually going to need assault marines.
721 initiated.
There is a way to get over there where we just immediately have the teleport homer, but I don't feel like wasting that much time. Speaking of not wasting time, let's actually just up these caps because we're going to need them upped anyway. And we are not going to need power to do anything we want. Not yet.
Direct us to the enemy.
What I should have been doing was this. Actually, maybe get another servitor up.
I stand ready.
Does bring up the good question, do we want to get the relic before we go over there?
Faith is our shield.
It takes about 3 assault marine squads to get over there in my recollection of how this works.
Area secured.
I will do as you ask.
What is your order?
And we're going to need to be preparing for assaults as we go.
What is your will?
The battlefield awaits.
No, you get over here.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Dead from
Here to
above.
serve. With all due haste.
Faith is our shield.
And just up their numbers. We're going to just leave the apothecary kind of here to die. Because it doesn't matter. Not really. We'll get a new apothecary.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Ah, here they come.
Emperor, protect us.
How can I serve?
The apothecary is just going to sit there with popcorn. And Isidore.
Hope is the first step.
Mind
on the road
bullet.
to disappointment.
Dead from above. Fear denies faith.
Get in there. Oh yeah, we're not going to be able to
Yes,
fortify him.
most beneficent one. I exist to serve. Here to serve. I shall obey.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Fear our wrath.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Since we're not going to want to build power yet, we're just going to have these guys. The apothecary's sitting near them, so they're not going to be taking much damage. They need their health as high as they can get.
Stand ready. Taking damage.
Healing damage. And
Fear denies faith.
I think we're
Venerate the
going to want to
immortal
get
emperor.
over and get the relic because it's going to save us a little bit of time in the long run.
Hope is the first step on the road.
Oh, what's going on?
I
No.
can sense the enemy. They are close.
Here to serve.
Awaiting orders.
We're not going to waste a jump
The
yet.
fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's
Yes,
finest.
sir. Here to serve. Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask.
Because what are we going to have when we get here? It doesn't have any add-ons, so we're going to have... But we're going to have machine cults already.
Ever vigilant. To the rally point!
I await your instructions.
My knowledge is
Fall
at your
back and
disposal.
recruit!
Okay, we're just going to have a squad come over here. Hi!
Knowledge is power. Fight it well.
Initiating attack protocol 23.
The problem is, on the same difficulty, we just lose in a straight-up fight, so...
Direct us to the enemy. Maintain attack formation.
Huh. I'm still making the call that we don't want to get the relic.
Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose? I stand ready.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
It's admittedly kind of a weird call,
Onward to glory!
but we just can't hold the relic. So I'm not going to bother. And it's not going to matter in a moment anyway.
Objective log. Stay vigilant, brothers. Onwards to glory! Cleanse, purge, kill!
Okay.
Maintain attack formation.
And their spleens hurt.
Stay vigilant, brothers. Maintain attack formation.
There is no such thing as
We
innocence.
are the Emperor's
Degrees
chosen.
of guilt.
Taking heavy fire.
Make sure they all go over.
Orders received. Stay vigilant. Fall back and regroup.
And hop them over again. You know what? We lost the squad, so we're just gonna have them take the relic now.
Faith is our
And we did what we needed to do. Okay, best of both worlds. Except we're gonna have some assault marines eating up the population cap for a little
Yes,
bit.
my lord. Claim it in the name of the Emperor.
The outpost is secure, Captain. The doors to this temple were designed to stop all but the most violent impacts. To bring them down, we will need the power of hellfires and predators.
Okay, we don't need that many
Here
servitors.
to serve. What is
We
your
have been
will?
blessed by the power of
Initializing
the
here to
land
serve
raiders.
call.
Seek the privilege of their service at the machine cult.
Consolidating position on the objective.
But we also want... We're gonna need some more power generators, not just the thermoplasma. Thermoplasma is good, but it's not that good.
What's your order? What's your order? Moving out.
And even on Insane, this can hold its own. So I'm not too worried about it, because what we're gonna do next
The area is secure.
is we're gonna get an artifact, and with the relics held, we are going to... Let's get a sergeant. Let's also get the research that we need. Let's not get the research that we need so that we can rush the, whatchamacallit?
Here to serve.
Rush the artifact.
Initializing build protocol.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Now we can go for the research. I'm not even sure this is heavy weapon increase is gonna matter. No, it's not. Not anymore. Let's also get the population caps upgraded while we can.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721
Build these
initiated.
points. Don't want to repair that. I'm not absolutely positive that it's necessary.
We stand ready.
Here to serve.
Okay, yeah,
I
we're
await
on
your
the third tier.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Tagging heads. Awaiting orders. Onward to glory.
In fact, as it
Orders
stands,
received.
we can hop these guys back to the point to guard it. Nah,
Cleanse, purge, kill.
the math isn't going to work out. We want to have
Understood.
these guys here so we could just throw them into a meat grinder and let them die while we do something else. Spoilers, Terminators. Lots and lots of Terminators. So let's start upgrading these points a bit so that we can make sure that we can be rolling in those fat stacks of Terminators. And just make sure we don't get this place hacked up a bit, because they will come for us. I think. Inspiring Aura, always handy. Just turn the Force Commander into a gigantic buff unit. I'm not sure if that matters. I'm almost positive that doesn't because it's still bugged.
Here to serve. Here to serve. Here to serve. We follow due haste, yes, Lord?
Our other builders over here, get him started on the teleport homer. We need way more power for this. Man, the teleport homer is hungry. It's not that expensive in later games.
Initializing build protocol.
It's like, we're not even going to need our own chapel barracks. Because as soon as that gets online...
Apothecary here.
Because who's eating our population cap right now? We have these assault marines, so we're just going to let them die.
Moving out.
We say the mission isn't that hard, so I'm not even sure if they will die. Alright, and now we can get a few Terminator squads. And we're gonna have to wait a bit on the Land Raiders are now active. Well, the Land Raider is now active because this is a relic unit.
Yes, most beneficent one?
You only get one. And we're swimming in a lot of requisition, but not a lot of power. So I'm just gonna make more power while we're sitting around. Up the power generation, up the requisition generation. We can't afford to heavily fortify because those are really expensive right now. Set to a non-stupid stance. Yeah, we're never going to need assault terminators. Not in here. Assault Terminators get really good later on when they get the ability to stun lock stuff, but right now they're just not very good. We do have those.
Terminators ready. Deploy the
Here we
high-heavy
go.
lines.
Yes, Lord?
You know what, I'm just gonna make another one of these because we're swimming in so much requisition, it kind of doesn't matter. And be ready to research this power upgrade. We are now in the presence of power! Get our apothecary back here.
Apothecary ready.
Start generating Terminators back here. So we're not going to need these ones. It just ups our speed a little bit. In fact, I have an idea. Does this work?
Terminators ready.
Research the teleport. Spawn here.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's
Actually, I may
finest.
not even need to research the teleport. Not necessarily.
How can I serve?
Just get all this stuff.
Squad embarking.
It doesn't even matter. Okay, cool. So we just make one more apothecary. We don't even need to waste any of them.
Apothecary ready. What are your needs?
They jump there. Man, those guys are taking a minute.
Deep striking. Apothecary here. Who requires my aid?
Assault cannons.
The battlefield awaits. Who requires my aid? The fallen shall be forever remembered.
Did I
as
just
the
join
Emperor's
two
finest.
apothecaries to the same squad? Okay, who doesn't have an apothecary?
Who requires my
These
aid?
guys somehow. Okay. Yeah, let's get a Land Raider just for fun and profit. All right.
How can I serve? Under fire. Attacking as ordered. The battlefield awaits. Orders received, brother.
Yeah, it's insane difficulty. We're gonna hammer those assault marines. It
The
kind of doesn't
battlefield
matter.
awaits. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Terminators, on the other hand, rule.
Direct us to the enemy. Maintain attack formation. Cleanse.
No, we can go over this way.
Kill. Apothecary here. Direct me to the injured. How can I serve? Direct us
Let's
to
not
the
throw them
enemy.
completely away. I'm not even sure if it's necessary to gain more points. Nah, no, forget it.
The battlefield awaits. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Under fire.
Get in there.
What are your needs?
And the storm bolters aren't even ranged, but the assault cannons are.
I follow your commands. They are finished. Death, the battlefield awaits. I turn off wishes.
Wow, that's a lot of guys at our back.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. The enemies of the Emperor shall be destroyed.
And horrors, back when they were theoretically anti-infantry.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall in fight.
Yeah, let's really spend these assault marines here.
Squad broken! Regroup! What are your needs?
Oh, they lost both of their assault cannons. Lame. Can these Terminators actually hold out here?
Can I serve?
No, they cannot hold out here.
Activating jump pack. Fall back! Taking damage. Squad morale restored.
Are we gonna lose the Terminators? Come on. We are gonna lose the Terminators.
Direct me to the injured.
Oh, this is not cool.
What are your needs? Returning to battle. Regrouping. Returning to battle. None shall stand in our path.
Okay, that was a mean little blob.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Do we at least have our tanks yet?
Land Raider armored transport here.
Because the tanks would really help with that.
Predator deployed. Predator at your command.
How can I serve?
Only one still has apothecaries. Let's do something about that while we got the downtime. Actually, let's only send one other apothecary because
The Emperor. For
we
the
send
Emperor.
Gabriel to join in and
Together to victory.
offer his minor
The
damage
battlefield
buff.
awaits. Who requires my aid? Yes, my lord.
Land Raider armored transport here. As you command.
We're gonna upgrade just the last cannon here.
Machine spirit is prepared. An easy objective. The machine spirit is prepared.
Yeah, we could go stomp around the entire map and kill everybody, but there's really no advantage to doing that.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. For Terra. On
Area
alert,
secured.
brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Predator deployed.
How can I serve? No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. Apothecary here.
That's the one downside of Terminators, they're really slow.
Attack here. His will be done.
We can have a grand total of 3 more Predators in addition to what we have now.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
Fortify that place, because why not? We're not really going to bother fortifying anything else.
Land Raider armored transport here.
They are finished. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
It's a loyalist parade. We're just going to go through and stomp on everything.
Direct me to the injured. I follow your commands. I follow your commands. I follow your commands. I follow your commands. Taking heavy fire. Attack.
Ooh, possessed. That'll dice up those assault marines real good. Look at how much faster the apothecary is.
The Emperor protects.
Faith is our shield.
We have one brother
Shall be
left.
forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
One brother who is the difference between us having another squad of Terminators or not.
The battlefield awaits. Attack.
Let's just pour forward.
I follow your commands. They are
Because that's the thing about Chaos Marines. They may be like exactly like Marines in most respects, except that they're huge chicken shits. Go figure.
They are finished.
What do you expect from traitors? Courage and honor?
Attack! Directly to the injured. The enemies of
Who's
the
broken
Emperor
and
shall
how?
be destroyed. Under fire.
Today, the enemy shall know fear. Space Marines, advance! Confirmed.
Don't let him get tied up.
Apothecary here.
They always go for the assault cannon
Praise
first.
the Emperor.
Squad morale restored. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. What are your needs? The enemies of the
Honestly, I
Emperor
don't even
shall be
think we need to
destroyed.
bother with anything else. We have all the units that we're going to need to finish this.
They are
Kill the heretic, the weakest builder in the game.
attack. They are finished. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. I follow your commands.
Yeah, this mission is such a straight shot. It's kind of crazy.
Death or healing, I care not which you seek. The enemies of the Emperor
Then again,
shall be
Terminators help a
destroyed.
lot.
Land Raider armored transport here.
How many more Predators we got now? 2?
Predator at your command.
Send them.
The machine spirit is
Taking
prepared.
haste.
Land Raider at your
The
disposal.
battlefield awaits. Taking damage. They are finished.
I'm not afraid of your anti-infantry weapons. Yeah, the Land Raiders kind of do piddly damage. They do much more damage later. At least I feel like they do more damage later in the series. Yeah, because the Land Raider actually starts behaving like the relic unit it's supposed to be.
Predator tank here. The machine spirit is prepared. We bring his will.
The battlefield awaits.
Predator tank here.
And we're already at the end of the mission. How about that?
Arrived.
What are your needs?
We are taking damage.
Don't worry about it. You'll be fine.
No servant of the Emperor.
They say
shall
we have to
fall
break down the doors of the temple. They weren't predicting we could do this.
Predator at your command.
The funny thing is we still have to break the doors from the inside out.
Predator at your command. Predator tank here. We will destroy.
And it's not even that tough of a door.
What are your needs? Direct me to the injured.
The doors are broken. With haste. Stop them before they can finish.
Sir,
Attack!
the Imperial Guard have arrived.
Victory is ours. Wait, why did they not attack? What betrayal is this?
The
Space
enemies of
Marines,
the Emperor
cleanse
shall be
these
destroyed.
heretics.
Death or healing, I care not which you seek.
And we basically already did it. Because we were like parked on top of them as they
Death or
spawned.
healing, I care not which you seek.
Let's just get rid of the things that are
taking
killing
damage.
us.
The enemy is attacking.
Yep.
Direct me to the injured.
Inquisitor Toth has arrived at your request.
And what do our scouts say?
The guard's distraction was a success. The Chaos Lord and his host escaped. We are, however, tracking their movements and questioning some of the traitor guard that we captured.
How could I not have seen this? How is it I am blind when it matters the most?
Are you referring to these traitorous guardsmen or the destruction of your homeworld, Cyrene?
I should have seen the rot before it spread. Instead, I was blind for far too long. I put my own world to the torch. I killed with the Inquisition's eager sanction and watched too many innocents die in a holy firestorm. And yet, here I am again at yet another doorstep, with the executioner's blade in my very hand.
Blessed is the mind too small for doubt, Gabriel. Perhaps there is truth in there for the both of us.
I still believe, old friend. I believe in the sovereign might of the Golden Throne, and in the purity of the Imperium.
But you have lost faith in yourself.
Only in what I see, Isidore. Only in what I see.
And what is it that you see, Captain?
I see conspirators and liars more concerned with their own agenda than the will of the Emperor.
I am not so easily cowed by such displays, Captain.
You lied to me and cost me men!
Better they died, their blood pure. If you feel warranted in handing out recriminations, then their deaths are on your head. I warned you to leave this world, to leave Tartarus for the Warp Storm.
Your words still ring untrue, Inquisitor. I know you were here before we arrived.
I am not in the habit of explaining my actions, Captain. But yes, I was here before you arrived, stalking after horrors to strip my knights of their dreams.
The same horrors that the legions of Chaos seek.
On Tartarus, there are no coincidences, Captain. There is only the storm that winnows the faithful from the heretic.
Are we faithful men, Toth? Good servants of the Emperor? It is time for us to put aside our differences. What do they seek, Toth? What do you seek here?
This world is cursed, Captain. Thousands of years ago, an artifact of ancient evil power was lost here. The forces of Chaos seek this artifact. They've sought it for centuries, but have never held all the pieces of the puzzle.
And now they do.
An Imperial excavation team uncovered the first marker, and word somehow got to the enemy. With the knowledge of the exact planet and the first marker, it was a simple matter to uncover the remainder. Now they have the last piece necessary, a key to unearth the artifact itself.
What is this artifact?
A stone called the Maledictum. It contains a creature of great evil, a creature of chaos itself. The stone imprisons a demon, one of untold power.
How is it possible that the citizens of Tartarus did not know this? These artifacts lay buried beneath their own cities.
From what I surmise, the demon within the Maledictum may be imprisoned, but it is not powerless. It can still influence people with visions and madness. The ancient text in the Registratum Malpheus speaks of a warp storm that visited this system at an age when many Space Marine chapters were still young. The storm drove the inhabitants of this planet insane. Under the demon's influence, they hit the markers and buried the Maledictum to protect it against hunters like myself. When colonists returned to this world, they remained ignorant of the perils. They built over the dark places, never knowing what lay beneath.
And the Eldar, did they seek this power for themselves?
No, it was they who imprisoned the demon in the first place. The Eldar fiercely safeguard knowledge of the stone against all others, going so far as to interfere in our efforts to find it. As Chaos's most ancient enemy, they see themselves as the only capable defense against its influence, and we have paid for their arrogance.
I assume there is still time to avert disaster.
This is already a disaster. The power of the Maledictum is enough to turn the faithful and drive men mad. Many of the Imperial Guard and local population have already turned, as you've seen. It's affecting you, and your men as well. I can feel it. It is calling the Warp Storm to eclipse this system. It wants to trap us here, with it, so it can force even the best of us to serve its twisted will. This is why I encouraged you to leave. Why I still encourage it.
You know I cannot do that. I will not shrink away in the face of evil.
I would do no less. Enough. Let us end this bickering and face our enemy united. Together, we have a better chance of finding and destroying the Maledictum.
They are weak, terrified.
The maledictum is mine.
Well, we now know what we're doing here. You could have known a lot sooner if Maka wasn't being a pain in the ass, but...
Tartarus is a planet gone mad. Over 60% of the population has fallen to the Orc forces, and what's left of the Imperial Guard are fighting a desperate losing battle to protect those that remain as they leave the planet. The traitor Imperial Guard we encountered in Louvre-Mar are not the only ones. Nearly 25% of the Guard has treacherously turned on their former comrades, forming maniacal blood cults that ambush and carve up their fellow Guardsmen. Certainly, I have seen the powers of chaos affect the minds of men, but never so many at once, and never so quickly. The Imperial Navy holds orbit, and the Blood Raven's own battle barge, the Litany of Fury, awaits a call from me to send transports to pick up all Blood Raven forces on a moment's notice. We are prepared to leave this doomed planet. But before we go, there are things we must do first. Put a stop to the forces of chaos, and destroy the maledictum, or die trying.
This mission is really rough. As you can see, the orcs are all over this planet. When the warp storm hits and Tartarus gets trapped in the warp for a while, these orcs are going to have a blast.
Power demands sacrifice and pain. The universe rewards those willing to spill their life's blood for the promise of power. Sindri! What, my lord? The traitor Imperial Guardsmen have fallen. So quickly. I expected them to last a bit longer. Some of them have betrayed our position to the Blood Ravens. They're on their way here, now. Continue chanting. I shan't be long. The circumstances you mention are divine providence, my lord. Everything is as planned. Once I dispense with this last obstacle, you will have that which we have plotted and schemed to achieve. And if the Space Marine should arrive before Providence graces us, then we shall play the good hosts and indulge them in a bloody feast. At all costs, however, keep them from interfering. This is a delicate process that cannot well afford any more interruptions. And, might I advise you, throw everything at the Blood Ravens. Everything. Their every contribution in this matter is paramount, especially when we are so close. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Power demands sacrifice.
Now you know what we fight and why. We will launch a two-prong assault against the temple with the help of several guardsman units who remain loyal to the Emperor. We must stop our adversaries from uncovering the maledictum.
Come with me. You have new orders. We know of a hidden way into the temple. Tell no one else. It is a surprise.
Mom! Scott McNeil's fighting with himself again.
The vile forces of Lord Bale. We cannot stop until they are
Ready to
ours.
serve. The captain has gone to secure the southern flank, and left it to us to breach the main defenses.
I await
We
your
will not fail him.
instructions.
Is this understood? For the Emperor!
Yeah, sure. Start with nothing, I guess.
Building 721 initiated.
Ready to
The
serve.
relics
Squad
are
deployed.
sure to be well defended. If we cripple the Alpha Legion's infrastructure, they will be no match for our might.
Anyway, you might notice Gabriel's missing, and that's because he's going to show up later. Not like we're going to be much help on this side.
Marine squad deployed. Fear denies faith.
None can stand before the Inquisition. Agreed.
Yeah, we just do not have much to work with right now.
I
Position
await your
secure.
instructions. Initializing
We
build
stand ready.
protocol.
And we're gonna need to up the population cap a lot for when Gabriel gets here. He's gonna show up with a lot of dudes, and it's gonna basically stop any production of units that we had in line.
Captured.
Yes, Lord. I exist to serve. With all due
We
haste.
are the Emperor's
I
chosen.
am ready to pass judgment.
Ever vigilant.
And heavy bolters basically stopped
At your
working at
command.
this point in the game.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
We're here. Yes, sir.
Taking hits. Fear denies faith.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
There we go. Toth is another one of those we get infinite versions of him because once he dies he'll just respawn, so I kind of don't care. Plus, you could have been more forthcoming with us. I think we also get guard reinforcements too.
Ever vigilant.
The Emperor has abandoned us! The Emperor protects. Yes, sir. We can't We'll get through this, I know it.
Yes, my lord. Fear denies faith.
Yeah, we just
Inquisition has arrived.
we barely have what we need in order to actually.
Yes, my lord. Yes, sir. We are the Imperial Guard.
Faith is our
It is
shield.
time we started
Yes,
acting
Lord
like it.
Beneficent One.
Okay, what do we got to do now? We got to wait for the building to finish.
Yes, my lord.
Can we
Taking
win this
damage.
firefight?
Heresy
No.
flows from tyrants.
Guardsman reporting.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Reporting, sir. Ready to serve. We're here. At your command. Yes. I shall crush you beneath my inquisitorial boot. We think alike. Reporting for duty, sir.
Awaiting orders. We stand ready. Understood. Taking hits.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, let's
Following
bunch
order.
up.
Reporting, sir. Yes. We'll get through this, I know it.
Why is Toth
I
just
am
sitting
ready to
around?
pass judgment.
Can we go forward yet? How are we doing in that department? Yeah, these limo rosters are eventually going to become available to us.
I am prepared.
Problem is, as you just saw, we just got our assault force leveled, And we're barely going to have these secured by the time Gabriel lands.
Yes, my lord. Reporting, sir.
And you're gonna have to
The
take
Emperor
these
protects.
squads and put them into a realistic stance
The Emperor
every
protects.
single time.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
What is your order?
However, this time we get plasma guns, so now we're gonna actually start winning some fights against Chaos Brains.
What is your order?
Because plasma guns are super effective. So effective, I'm gonna do the sergeant later.
Heresy grows from idleness. Position
I
secure.
await your instructions.
Fear
Actually,
denies faith.
I may stop that so that we have the
I await
requisition
your
to spin up
instructions.
the sacred artifact sooner.
I will do as you
Heresy
ask.
grows from idleness. Awaiting orders. Heresy grows from idleness. At your command.
I do not like these guys being by themselves. They're gonna just have to hold there. We
Awaiting
have
orders.
this.
Yes, Lord.
Split
Yes,
off a
Lord.
tech, split off a servitor.
Initializing
They
build
build faster
protocol.
when they work together. And let's get this in anticipation of Gabriel.
Apothecary ready.
Because Gabriel's going to need all the help he can get when he lands.
Apothecary here. Who requires the fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. I follow your commands.
You got a teeny tiny little Astartes brick
Follow
here.
your commands. Ever vigilant.
Fortify it up.
Yes, most beneficent one. As you wish. Yes, Lord.
Let's upgrade Bionics while we got some floating power still.
Faith is our shield.
Let's see
Fear our
about
wrath.
assaulting
The
this. Because no, guard can't take points.
Onward to the battlefield awaits.
Get him into a stance that can not die in close combat.
Direct me to the injured. Direct me to the injured. Yes, my lord.
Take the point and then quickly build it up.
I await your instructions.
I kind of don't want to build a machine base so close to the fight.
Initializing
Build it a little
protocol.
further back. Machine
We're here.
Machine bay.
Awaiting orders. The battlefield awaits.
We got trouble.
Yes.
Tough. Help.
Their judgment is at hand.
Defending objective. Heresy grows from idleness.
Inquisition will
Orders
destroy you.
received, brother. Yes, my lord. Weapons at ready. It is time. Initiating attack protocol 23.
Just the fun thing about plasma guns, they also have really stupid range.
Orders received. Cleanse, purge, kill. Understood.
Let's just kite him because he absolutely will mess up our guys. That was a weird sync kill.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
Inquisition will destroy you.
Okay. We have a Russ.
Here to serve.
Will it help?
I exist to
No.
serve. I will do as you ask.
But at least we're beginning to fortify. Let's get more requisition and more power. Also plasma pistols. That's the only thing we can afford right now. And then target finders.
Yes, most beneficent one.
How can I serve?
Heavy support available.
We're gonna have to set them into a realistic stance.
Yes, my lord. Yes, sir.
Which Russ is coming off the line
The
next?
enemy is
This one?
attacking.
Yes.
Here to serve. As you wish.
Reporting, sir. Reporting, sir. Yes, my lord.
Yes, Lord.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Build routine 721 initiated.
We're kinda gonna have to build turrets because the guards suck. We're gonna get more. We're gonna get
We're
more.
here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting, sir. The Emperor protects.
I could just delete them, but considering we're trying to fight people who killed
to
guardsmen
serve.
for no reason, it feels off theme.
Build routine 721 initiated.
We want to build them close to the turret because we don't want them in such a position where they can get picked off one by one. Is the AI smart enough to do that? I don't know. Up to tier 2.
Under fire.
Yes, Lord.
Pull back.
Exist to serve. I exist to serve.
That turret's getting smashed. Okay, with that, I think we can hold, especially if we can get this
We have
up.
made landfall.
We
Let
are
us
taking
secure
damage.
this location and then take the fight to the enemy.
Yes, my lord.
Where you need us most.
Okay, we're already here.
At your command.
The Emperor protects.
We await your command.
Yes, most beneficent one.
But yeah, it's a stupid thing. We cannot hold this. We did not get enough nearly to get done what we needed to get done.
Once more, we build it back.
Squad broken. At your command. Search commencing. Yes, my lord. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
Your will.
Scouts here. Scouts advance.
Under fire. Yes. Yes.
Yes, most beneficent
We
one.
kind of got a micro like crazy right now.
Glorious name.
Here to serve.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter how crazy we micro, he's just gonna come for us anyway. And we can't even build a turret out here.
I shall obey. I shall obey. I shall
It's like cultists
obey.
suck, yes, but they don't suck that much.
Yes, Lord.
And Gabriel's not killing him fast enough.
Your will. We seek the enemy.
And Terminators are just absolutely terrible in close combat.
They do not have a plan.
Hopefully it stops mattering
On alert, brothers.
really quickly.
The enemy must be nearby. Follow my lead. My aim shall not falter.
Emperor's finest reporting.
Fortunately, we solidified the other area.
I await your instructions.
If we lose this builder, we're kind of hosed here.
I shall obey.
We await your command.
My faith is my shield.
Where you need us most.
This entire area is screwed, yeah. There is no way to hold it.
Once more, we build
We just did not get enough to hit down here with.
I I command in the name of the Emperor.
Where are you commanding in the name of the Emperor from? Oh, from here?
My power armor will protect.
Well, Gabriel, thanks for coming. You suck. Fine, I'll do this myself.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Emperor protects.
Armor reporting. Heavy support available.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
Okay, now where were we? Alright, getting real armor. Which we can't afford now.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Okay.
As you wish.
We're gonna need to build up a lot more power.
I will do as you ask. I await your instructions.
We can't even afford our own Terminators.
My power armor will protect.
He literally is still over there. He's just gonna keep respawning. It doesn't matter though. He's gonna get overwhelmed.
Taking damage. What are your needs? I follow your commands.
One squad of Terminators. Come on, Gabriel.
Yes.
Okay, we got a good sight there. And that Chaos Marine just ran off. And we got him, I think.
I await your instructions.
Can we make teleport? No. We're close. Let's get to a position where we can make it.
To serve.
Here we are.
Build routine 721 initiated.
I command in the name of the Emperor. Emperor, protect us. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be
He's
nearby.
gotta kill the heretic first. Wow, Gabriel, you were just terrible at killing that
serve
heretic.
mankind. My aim shall not falter. My aim shall not falter. My aim shall not falter.
Okay, what's hurt here?
Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
Start rebuilding that.
Here to serve.
And we don't have a relic to get Terminators yet. What's more is we can't really afford a push. We're gonna need a lot more Marines for this.
Under fire.
At least we're floating the requisition for it.
We're here. At your command. At your command.
We are
Following
taking
orders.
damage.
We'll get through this, I know it. At your command.
Item.
Yes, sir. At your command. At your command. We'll get through this, I know it. Following orders.
Armor reporting.
Let's have the Lemon Rust not wander around and be stupid.
Regroup! We're here.
Marine squad deployed.
Let's also build a good amount of grenade launchers in this squad because
Yes, sir.
I think they'll
I
work like
command
they
in the
do
name
normally.
of the Emperor.
Yeah, you're just gonna keep doing that, Gabriel.
Beware the alien. The mutant. The heretic.
What would you have?
Marine squad deployed.
By my command.
We
Attack!
are the Emperor's chosen.
I'm gonna go
Weapons are
half
ready.
plasma, half
It is
rocket.
time.
Here to serve.
I'm also gonna build another turret over here. Over here?
Marine squad
Reporting, sir.
deployed.
We'll get through this, I know it.
Because you can't really build turrets wherever you want. You have to build them in
Yes,
control
Lord.
areas for right now.
Here
In
to
later
serve.
games, you can build them wherever you want. Because it makes them mildly more useful.
Protocol.
We are the Emperor's chosen. What's your order? The battlefield awaits.
The Emperor has abandoned
The battlefield awaits. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
Yeah, the skull probes don't get really
Stand
good yet.
ready.
But they do get good later.
Maintain attack formation. What's your order? Taking haste.
Where are builders?
Yes, most beneficent one.
There's
Here
no
to
more
serve.
builders left. And they blew up that turret.
I shall obey. Yes, Lord.
We're here, at your command. At your command. Reporting, sir, at your command. Yes, sir. We're here. Reporting, sir.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, my lord. Yes, sir, at your command. Reporting, sir.
I got enough requisition left to burn into these guys.
The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects.
Here to serve. Builders need 7 to
Yeah,
1
these turrets burn
initiated.
kind of fast, but that's all the more reason I gotta rush in. This is after like 7 Gabriels, we finally secured the beachhead. And now he's there by himself with
What's your
no
order?
builders, no jack squat.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Let's separate off the guys that we're gonna send in.
What's your order? We stand ready. Moving out. Faith is our shield. What's your order? Under fire. Awaiting orders. Commencing attack.
Yeah, we don't really have good infiltration detection
Ever
right now.
vigilant.
Infiltration detection is so weird because it screws with my muscle. It screws with my memory because
Onward to glory.
that's not how infiltration detection works
Moving
later.
out.
And you're never going to need to know how infiltration detection works here normally.
Understood. Charge.
So you kind of just have to wander onto the minefield, set it off, and then blow it
Orders
up.
received.
Which, we can do that.
Orders received.
I think we've got a big enough brick to do that.
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Maintain attack formation. Yes, my lord. Maintain attack formation. Under fire. Stay vigilant, brothers. Direct us to
We got it to micro.
Stay vigilant, brothers. Attacking
And more grenades.
At ready. Our faith holds us. Moving out. We stand ready. Weapons at ready. It is time. Onward to glory! Onward to glory! Moving out. Orders received.
On, kill them. We're not gonna be able to do this.
Orders received. Squad morale.
Sheesh. And we're losing squads. We're losing all the squads.
We stand ready. Yes, my lord, brothers. Taking damage.
Okay, that did absolutely nothing.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
We are taking damage. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
He might as well attack the machine cult first.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
What the heck?
Squad denies fate.
I am prepared.
Recruit.
We can't deal with all of them.
For the
Yes, my lord.
Inquisition.
Fear denies fate.
In his name.
Hold back!
Yeah, we just lost everything. What the hell?
Lehman Russ here.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this mission hates us.
At your command.
No, 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 no.
Yes,
Just
sir.
get
Show
here.
These filthy aliens what Imperial Guard are made of.
Yeah, the guard are gonna get diced.
I am ready to pass judgment. The judgment is at hand. Run for your lives!
We are
Reporting
taking
for duty,
damage.
sir.
We don't have a single Space Marine left.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Guardsman reporting.
Fire.
Yes. Ready to serve.
Marine squad deployed. Ever vigilant.
The Inquisition
Stay
has arrived.
vigilant, brothers.
At least we're floating requisition.
Armor reporting. Lehman Russ here.
Let's
Yes,
not
Lord.
let that
I will
rust
await
get
your
broken.
Heavy
instructions.
support available.
Yes, Lord.
Because I know we get more guardsmen. I don't know we get more Russes.
Marine squad deployed. Ever vigilant.
Is there anything we can do upgrade-wise? Really give us an edge.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
My
Marine
power
squad deployed.
protects.
The Emperor protects. Following orders.
Heavy support available. Heavy support available.
Yeah, the Russes don't even have that much health, which is weird.
Faith is our shield. Heresy grows from idleness.
We have not accomplished anything at all in how long?
At your command, understood. Maintain attack. Taking hit. At your command.
Obliterators, outstanding.
Commencing attack. We stand ready. Yes, my lord.
They dare fire upon Space Marines?
Faith is our shield. Ever vigilant. We are the Emperor's chosen.
I'm just gonna go all plasma, because it seems to be all we're gonna need. Yeah, we could use anti-tank, but we're not going to live long enough for the anti-tank to
Yes,
matter.
my lord. At your command.
We may just have to wait for more Russes.
None can stand before the Inquisition. I will crush the enemy beneath my boot. Yes, my lord.
Armor reporting. Armor reporting.
Yes, Lord.
Probably going to have to get some Predators, because they're our answer to everything in this game. And because we're floating enough requisition for it.
I am ready to pass judgment.
No, we don't have apothecaries, but...
Dare fire upon Space
Fear our
Marines?
wrath.
This day shall be a
Okay, how's
glorious
Gabriel
one
doing?
for the Imperium.
Not well. It's going to take like 5 more
None can
Gabriels
stand
to
before the
chew through all that.
Inquisition.
Taking damage. Taking hate.
Yes.
Weapons at
See, this is
ready.
why anti-tank doesn't matter.
Commencing attack.
Did that break their morale?
It cannot None can stand before the Inquisition.
What's your order?
Yes.
Yeah, one thing about obliterators, boy do they suck in close combat.
Stay
I'm ready
vigilant
for the
brothers.
counterattack.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Cleanse, purge, kill. Cleanse, purge, kill.
We're not even going to worry about the temple, we're going to worry about the outside.
Charge.
Predator deployed.
Emperor, protect
I
us.
am ready to pass judgment.
Taking damage.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
He's got to take out the machine cult or it's not going to matter.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
Okay, all our armory is up.
I command in the name of the
Taking
Emperor.
damage.
I don't know Battlecry worked like that. You can increase
Yes.
the damage to nearby units even more if it's active.
Orders received, brother.
Somebody's lost something here.
Attacking as ordered. Cleanse, purge, kill.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
Predator deployed.
Emperor, protect us. Ready to serve.
Yes. Yes.
See, nothing over there really matters.
Brother.
Guardsmen reporting. I command in the name of the Emperor.
They're starting to hit us with
Reporting,
predators.
sir. Reporting, sir. We'll get through this, I know it. The Emperor protects.
Heavy support available. Predator at your
Taking
command.
heavy fire.
I'm going to send a predator up this way
Prepared.
I am ready.
because we're going to need the extra support.
Moving out. Initiating attack protocol 23. None shall stop us.
I am ready to pass judgment.
At your command.
Let's move them a little in so that way when they're done this thing,
Taking heavy
they can just
fire.
lay into the Chaos Marines and break their morale like instantly.
I am prepared.
Okay, Totha's not going
I
to
am
walk the whole way.
prepared.
Screw that.
Emperor, protect us.
Predator deployed. The machine spirit
Heresy
is
grows
prepared.
from idleness. Weapons at ready. It is time.
We are not here to capture points.
For the
We are
glory
here to
of
break
the
stuff.
Imperium. Engaging the enemy.
With enough plasma guns, you'll chew through anything.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
We will destroy the enemy.
Direct us to the enemy.
And the great thing about plasma guns, they don't have to set up, and you don't have to get into a hold ground
Attacking
stance.
as ordered. Under fire. Moving out. Initiating attack protocol.
We're just gonna lay waste to this entire base. Maybe, if we want to get really froggy, we'll jump some builders back here and make another base, but I don't think it's necessary.
My faith is my shield.
Okay, maybe we'll need like 10 Gabriels, but we'll get it.
Yes, my lord. For the glory of the Imperium. Faith is our shield.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Send the Predator back at the Defilers.
Ever vigilant.
They dare fire upon Space Marines?
Run for your lives!
The Emperor has abandoned us!
The enemy is attacking. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Predator at your command.
Regroup! We stand ready.
Pull back a little. We lost a squad, I think.
We stand ready.
Well, we're about to lose a squad. Yeah, we lost the squad.
Faith is our shield. For the glory of the Imperium.
Predator tank here. We bring his will.
Have the Predator focus on there to at least... It doesn't actually literally halt production, but it does make it a little more favored in our side.
The enemy is attacking. Fear denies faith. We stand ready.
Predator tank here. His will be done. Death has arrived.
They dare
One
fire
Predator
upon
versus
Space
two Defilers is going to be a little rough.
Weapons at ready. Engaging this time.
Predator tank here.
But it's what we got to do.
Ever
They rebuilt that! Okay, maybe we do have to take points in order to just stop them from doing that.
we are the Emperor's chosen. Onward to victory. Our shield. We are the Emperor's chosen. Initiating attack protocol. We are the Emperor's chosen. Fear denies faith.
We're gonna have to pull back a little bit to get more
What's
dudes.
your order?
And we lost the Predator.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Yes, my lord.
Ready to serve.
Fortunately, we have more Predators where that came from.
Taking to the maelstrom of battle.
Let's at least get Toth over there. He can help a little bit.
We are taking damage.
Predator tank here. We will destroy the Predator at your command.
Let's at least get these Predators with las cannon turrets. Go Annihilator mode.
Fear
Guardsmen
denies
reporting.
faith. Squad embarking.
We're gonna jump some guys back there. Yeah, we'll send a Dreadnought back there too.
Form up, men! There's work to be done!
Predator at your command. Predator tank here. Moving out.
We'll send it there. And then
Approaching
here.
target.
I am prepared.
Yes, my lord.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
Under fire. Ever vigilant.
All that matters is that they don't hold the point.
Predator deployed.
Cleanse, purge, kill. Cleanse, purge, kill. The
And
enemy
same
is
here.
Attacking. Ever vigilant.
They dare fire upon
I
Space
am ready
Marines?
to pass judgment.
Ever vigilant. Initiating attack protocol 23. The enemy is attacking. Understood.
Yeah, because here's how you're really
am
supposed to
ready
do
to
the
pass
mission. You're
judgment.
supposed to cut off the Chaos Reinforcements and then take the towers. Otherwise, you're just kind of pissing in the wind.
Death has arrived. Predator tank here.
There are builders. We don't have any. Those aren't builders. Wrong ones. There we go. Now we're just getting defilers and obliterators thrown at us.
What is your will?
Enemy
Through
is
this, I
attacking.
know it.
Let's get this squad over here. Get the dreadnought
Fire.
down here.
Faith is our shield.
Emperor, protect us.
At your command.
Predator at your command.
None can stand before the Inquisition.
Alright, now we got some hitting power.
Attacking as ordered.
Send the dreadnought at the defiler. Send the predator at the other defiler. A dreadnought should beat a defiler, even in insane difficulty. Well, maybe a little bit of support wouldn't hurt.
Run for your lives!
Or not. Dreadnought just loses.
Retreat!
Silly me, I'm thinking how this would normally work. One down.
The Inquisition has run.
Faith to the rally point. Object we stand ready is attacking.
Tank here.
Guardsmen reporting.
We will destroy the enemy.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, the predator's got a lead there.
Guardsmen reporting.
Faith is our shield.
Yep, predators remain doing everything in this game.
Marines?
The enemy is
Predator
attacking.
tank here.
On alert, brothers.
He's almost got
The
it.
enemy must be nearby. What would you have me do?
Predator deployed.
Yay, Gabriel did something.
Predator tank here.
What's
You
your
guys
order?
should swap dance
For the
partners.
glory of
And the
your
predator
imperium.
can take the building.
What's your order? We stand ready.
Much better.
I
Alright.
command in the name of the Emperor.
Lehman Russ here.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Heal tanks.
Predator at your command.
Otherwise, it's tanks for nothing. But,
The Emperor protects. At your command.
We are taking damage.
Predator at your command.
Taking damage. Cleanse. Purge. Kill.
alright, we got that part.
Maintain attack formation.
Okay, everybody's maxed their
Onward
plasma
to
guns.
glory.
Tank here.
Stay vigilant, brothers. Engaging the enemy. Under fire. For the glory of the Imperium.
Maybe we'll manage to actually relieve Gabriel.
Understood.
Get him to actually participate in this battle
Weapons at ready.
instead of just
It is
irritate.
Orders
He
received.
took out one major base.
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Oh yeah, let's take out the thing that's making the obliterators.
Engaging the enemy.
They dare fire upon space marines?
Predator tank here.
Under fire.
Predator at your command. Predator tank here. His will be done. Predator at your command. As you command.
I'm tempted to just send predators up the other side.
Awaiting orders. Engaging the under fire.
No flankies.
Predator tank here.
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
Bye.
Our wrath. None shall stop us.
Take out the turret.
Attacking as ordered.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Engaging the
Well, we couldn't save Gabriel number 17. Maybe we'll do better with Gabriel number 18.
Predator tank here.
commencing attack.
I shall not die on this day.
You shall die a lot more, probably.
Predator tank here. Predator at your command. As you command.
I'm just gonna have these predators go on the other side themselves. They'll probably be fine. They're Predator Annihilator minis. But they still have their heavy bolters. They have anti-infantry.
Direct us to the enemy.
Yeah, see, they're just throwing 4 Chaos Marines at us, not like 12.
Shall stop us.
And that we can easily take out. How Dawn of War 1 actually generates its enemy units is something that I would have to turn off Fog of War to figure out. Oh no, Gabriel 18 went down.
Maintain attack.
I
formation.
command in the name of the Emperor.
Charge.
My power armor will protect.
Under fire.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Finally!
Cleanse. Purge. Kill. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Minor objective complete. Make Gabriel do something.
Understood. Engaging the enemy.
Predator at your command.
That's the thing, heavy bolters don't do much against Chaos Marines, that's why I don't make them.
Praise the Emperor. They dare fire
None
upon
shall
Space
Get him.
Marines?
The plasma guns get through them just fine, just like the heavy bolters do against the orcs.
Orders received, brother.
It's taking a bit, though.
Predator tank here.
The enemy is attacking.
Predator at your command. Predator tank here.
Onward to glory. Charge.
Get him down, thank you.
Onward to glory. For the glory of the Imperium. Fear denied.
Marines, get the Obliterators, please, before they wreck the Predator.
Initiating attack protocol 23.
And there they go. Hot take, Obliterators kinda suck. Or at least they do later.
Orders received. Orders received. Attacking as ordered.
I can't even entirely see what they're doing,
This
but
day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Fear our wrath. Understood. Charge. Fear denies faith.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
lost a dude.
Orders received.
Okay.
Taking hits. Taking damage.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Maintain attack formation.
And we got
Crush
armor
the
to take
enemies
out.
of the Imperium.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
While Gabriel's here.
Broken.
Now, where's the broken squad? There
Fear
you broken
denies
squad.
faith. Keep moving out. Faith is our shield. Our base hold. Fall back! We are the Emperor's chosen. Regrouping. What's your order?
You will stand your ground!
At your command.
Predator at your command.
Taking hits.
Predator tank here.
Direct us to the
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Okay, we're getting a little hurt.
We stand ready. Understood. Yes, my lord. Taking hits. Under yes, my lord. Weapons at ready.
We can hang on. They're broken. We're not.
Orders received.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Predator at your command.
And the Predators just barely survived longer than the Defiler. That's not encouraging.
Ever vigilant.
Yikes, one guy got taken down to 1.
We
And we
stand
need
ready.
all that we can get down here. Plus, we're floating like tons of requisition.
Yes, my lord. What's your order? We are the Emperor's chosen.
Predator at your command. Predator tank here.
Yeah, that Strike Force is gonna have to wait a little bit. Oh, Predators are getting hit by Obliterators. Now it really is tanks for nothing.
Here to serve.
Now we got Obliterators to deal with.
Command.
And I won't be able to cut through with what we've got.
Maintain attack formation.
Kite.
Maintain attack formation. We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Awaiting orders.
Predator tank here.
Yes, my lord. Under fire.
Okay.
Predator tank here.
Keeping in mind that the Predator's got all the armor of a Dorito, and...
Initiating attack protocol 23.
We will destroy the enemy.
We are the Emperor's chosen. None shall stop us.
The Marines really have to soak fire for the Predator now. I'm tempted
Yes, my lord. Taking damage.
to send a Tech Marine back there, or to send a Servitor back there.
I am prepared.
Where's Gabriel, by the way?
What is
Beware
your
the
will?
alien,
Shh.
the mutant,
Of course.
heretic. I serve mankind.
Predator at your command.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Initiating attack protocol 23.
They dare fire upon space marines? My faith is my shield.
Yeah, Gabriel, just ignore them.
Predator at your command. Predator deployed.
Awaiting orders. Take and hold. At your command.
Start taking the points we can at least fortify this area and use it as a beachhead for later.
Predator tank here.
Because that poor predator's not gonna make it. Not at this rate.
Under fire. Deep striking. Into the maelstrom of battle.
We don't even have Terminator access yet.
I am prepared.
Here to serve.
My power
Taking
armor
hits.
will protect.
Predator at your command. Predator tank here. Predator tank here.
Here to serve.
Predator tank here.
The area is secure.
We
Securing
will destroy
objective.
the enemy. We will destroy the enemy.
Predator Destructors might be superior against Obliterators to Annihilators. The Annihilators are for later. They're not going to trade incredibly well because they are so expensive.
Fear denies faith. Understood.
None can stand
Here to
before the
serve.
Inquisition.
Let's just
Initializing
build
build
on them so
protocol.
that the Chaos can't build on
None
them.
can stand before the Inquisition.
I think there's
Stay vigilant,
more of a
brothers.
Chaos base down this
Maintain
way.
attack formation.
And the Predator's healed enough that it can just about block some stuff. I'd say it's got about 1,000 health.
Onward to glory. Maintain attack formation. Taking heavy fire. Initiating attack protocol 20
Okay.
minutes. Orders received. Charge. Fear our wrath. Maintain attack formation. Maintain attack formation.
I wonder if there's even any point in reinforcing these.
The Emperor protects.
Predator at your command.
Let's see about getting another Predator to join these guys.
Easy objective.
I am prepared.
So I know there's more of a base down here. Isn't there?
Weapons at ready. It is time. Taking hits.
Predator tank here.
And worst case scenario, we have another Predator
At
down
your
here.
command. Moving out. Onward to glory.
Let's deal with the Obliterators.
Taking damage. Maintain attack formation.
Predator at your command. Approaching target.
Direct us to the enemy. None shall stop us. Moving out. Fear our wrath. Onward to glory. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Did they hit another minefield?
Cleanse, purge, kill.
Predator tank here. An easy objective.
Yeah, there wasn't really a point building up here.
The enemy is attacking.
But at least now we're making some kind of progress now that all of the reinforcements are at least slowed considerably.
Commencing attack. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Okay, we made it onto the ring at
Stay
last.
vigilant, brothers.
Predator at your command. His will be done. Predator at your command.
Now we can finally start wrapping this nonsense
None
up.
shall stop us for the glory of the Imperium.
Yes?
Understood. None shall stop us. Engaging the enemy. Attacking as ordered. None shall stop us. Taking heavy fire.
I don't think we're gonna bother taking them yet.
Awaiting orders.
Ah, sure, why not?
Objective logged.
We can't hold them, but we will take them.
Predator tank here.
The problem with holding them is they could just like fart out like 30 Chaos Marines in our area.
Orders. Attacking as ordered. Faith is our shield.
Okay. What we can do, however, now that we've got
Predator at your command.
we can just send in our predators. You can also, as soon as we get that, make Terminators. We can also make another servitor and send it in.
Taking heavy fire.
So we can build on the points, because we're going to need to hold these points for a little while.
What is your will?
Position secure.
Predator tank here.
Ah, classic pathfinding.
Predator at your command.
I think
Predator at your
2 predators is going to be enough to hold this for at least a little bit.
And carry a big gun.
Feel our wrath. Understood.
Get off.
Urge. Kill. Charge. Fear our wrath.
Oh, hey, can we get that from here?
Orders received, brother.
Let's just stop here and shoot that thing a lot.
Predator at your command.
Because this should also help to stem Chaos Reinforcements. And now that we got that, Terminators!
Deep striking.
Predator at your command.
I'll just send them up in that general direction while...
Yes, Lord.
Taking heavy
With
fire.
our due haste.
Predator tank here. We will destroy the enemy.
just have the Predators break the heavy bolters, and then the towers.
The Emperor protects.
Oh, hey, Bale!
We are the Emperor's chosen. Taking damage.
Predator tank here.
Doo-doo-doo.
Command.
We are
Who's
the Emperor's
healing?
chosen.
You're healing.
Yes?
Maintain attack formation.
Predator at your command.
Let's take this healthy Predator and...
Terminators ready.
I think we got a unit to help hold this.
Deploy behind enemy lines.
I await your instructions.
It is stupidly
As you
risky to
wish.
be sending the servitor on his own, but... we do what we gotta do.
Predator tank here.
The enemy is
That Predator's not gonna win that fight.
Is prepared. As you command.
heresy grows from idleness.
Predator at your command.
Stay Stay vigilant, brothers.
Where do you need us most?
Under fire.
None can stand before the Inquisition. No one will stop
Beware
us.
the alien.
I think we're gonna leave Toph there. They keep building more tanks. Let's have the Terminators join in here. They are not ready for prime time, but at least
Emperor's finest.
Objective achieved. Fear denies faith.
now where's the tech line?
I await your instructions.
Oh, you made it! Cool.
With all due haste.
None can stand before the Inquisition. I will crush the enemy beneath my
Taking
feet.
heavy fire.
No one will stop us.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
Faith is our shield.
I await your instructions.
And we're losing the builder.
I shall obey.
We lost the builder.
Squad broken.
And we lost the spot.
Orders.
We await your command.
We can't hold that. They're just gonna take it. But whatever.
Yes. The Emperor's finest reporting. Once more, we go to battle.
So we're gonna have to loop around and take that again.
Stay vigilant, brothers.
We're holding out pretty well here. Probably gonna hold out even better once we get the upgrade here.
Predator at your command.
Attacking as ordered. Yes, my lord. Objective log.
Predator at your command.
Let's deselect them and keep moving.
Onward to glory.
Predator at your command.
Weapons at ready. It is time. Charge.
Yes. A moment of laxity spawns a lifetime of heresy.
I think we learned that Terminators cannot hold that alone, so
Taking heavy fire. At your command. Stay vigilant, brothers. Objective acquired.
we're gonna take the point. If they take it back, they take it back.
Direct us to the enemy. Attacking as ordered.
Just send them back there so that they can assist with taking it.
Fall back and regroup. Awaiting orders. Our faith holds us. Faith is our shield. Awaiting orders. Cleanse, urge, kill.
Yeah, we cannot hold any of these.
Weapons at
Forget it.
ready. It is
Let's just
time.
go around, destroy everything.
Predator tank here.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
Where do you need
Oh, that's why we couldn't hold.
once more? We
Yes,
go
my
to
lord.
battle.
Fear
Get out of there.
orders
You are not gonna make a
received
difference.
arose from idleness. Under
The
fire.
Emperor's finest
Fall back.
reporting.
Terminators just cut
The
through.
enemy is attacking. Regrouping.
Don't even dignify this fight with your effort.
Fear denies faith. Orders received, brother.
Predator tank here.
And we're just gonna send the Predators into the interior. Wipe out all the structures in there. Oh, there's some defilers.
Death has arrived. Death has arrived.
There were defilers. What else is in here we gotta worry about? Oh, yikes.
We
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. By my command,
Yeah, as soon as we're no longer being harassed, we gotta loop around.
No fear. I serve mankind.
Predator at your command.
Okay, we saved this part.
Predator tank here.
And we successfully captured nothing else.
His will
Let's
be
just
done.
keep looping around on the inside, destroy everything we see.
Taking damage.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Yes. We seek the enemy.
I think we can make another Terminator squad.
Yes, my lord. We'll get through this, I know it.
Terminator squad.
Objective achieved.
Why not make power fists?
What's your order? Faith is our shield. Direct us to the enemy. Onward to glory! The Emperor's finest reporting.
Predator tank here.
Taking hits.
And we're cutting through them eventually. Okay, defilers. Yeah,
Walk
no.
softly and carry a big gun.
We will crush the enemies of the Imperium.
And bail.
Attacking as ordered. Fear denies faith.
And assault marines. And horrors.
23. At your command.
We're gonna have to jump in.
Terminators ready. Orders received, brother. Taking heavy
I
fire.
command in the name of the Emperor.
Deep striking.
I shall not die on this
Fall
day.
back!
I think the Terminator should be able to handle these horrors.
Your will.
Okay. So far, so good. We're losing a bunch of predators, though. But what we've got here should be enough.
Squad broken! By his glorious name, we seek the enemy.
Man, are they slow, though.
They do not have a plan. Cease and repent.
Something is generating infantry up here. We gotta find it and take it out.
We go to battle. We shall prevail.
Predator tank here. We will destroy the enemy.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
We await your command. Your will. We seek the enemy. Make way.
Okay.
Shall
Dare
stand.
fire upon space marines?
We shall cleanse. Yes.
This is getting a little ridiculous.
None shall survive. We shall cleanse. Taking hits.
Fortunately, Terminators in this game are actually still alright in close combat.
Where you need us most, we await your command. We shall
Relatively speaking.
They do not have to plan.
I see it.
Once more, we go to battle.
Man, that thing's working overtime.
The Emperor's finest reporting. We shall cleanse.
Predator at your command. His will be done. We bring
Knock that thing down, please.
Your command.
We are taking damage.
And what do you know? We can get another squad of Terminators because we've been losing so many tactical marines.
Faith is our shield. Fear our wrath. Moving out. Yes, my lord.
And hey, there go the Chaos Bases. That's gonna make this easy, finally.
Yes. Your will.
Let's set a squad up here.
Where do you need us? The enemy is attacking.
Send the rest over here.
The Emperor's finest reporting. We await your command.
Sending Terminators to take points is a little suboptimal, but we should still be okay, because even though the Predators are getting a little whooped on, assuming we just rotate them around a bit. Yeah, now we got this.
Where do you need us most?
Okay, let's just have them whoop on the,
Javelin is ready. None shall survive. Into the maelstrom of battle. Yes.
Okay, they can't handle Vale. Get their assault cannons up.
Objective log. Your will. We await your command. Yes, my lord. Onward to glory!
Predators got this.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
These guys up here got this.
The Emperor's finest reporting. Where do you need us most? Yes.
And congratulations, we got this mission. Now all that's left is the waiting. And just to be sure, let's... We did burn through all the Russes. How about that? Let's just send the last of the Russes up here. Except you two. Just in case. I don't know what the AI is going to do at this point.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
It should be a straight shot from here to the end of the level.
Predator tank here.
And if it's not, we'll send a Predator.
Approaching target. Heavy support available.
Actually, let's send one of the Russes over here.
Area secured. Yes.
The Emperor protects.
Seriously, Gabriel?
I serve
Get in there.
mankind.
Predator at your
Where
command.
do you need us most?
Alright.
Armor reporting.
Okay, now we should be good to go.
We await your command. The Emperor's finest reporting. By his glorious name. Make way!
Just in case there is anything left on this map, I don't think there is.
Yes.
And as soon as they're done, send them here.
We await your command.
Predator at your command.
Where do you need us most? Objective. By his glorious name.
The relics have been secured, but the fight is not over. We must give the Inquisitor time to penetrate the Chaos Sorcerer's foul enchantments.
I am prepared.
Direct us to the enemy.
Speaking of foul enchantments, I wonder what is going on up here. Kind of worried this is going to get them killed, but whatever.
Your command.
What would you have me do?
Where do you need us most? We seek the enemy. Heresy grows from idleness. Cleanse, purge, kill.
Are you kidding?
Understood.
Neutral,
Orders
no
received.
owner? That means I can't shoot them. Oh, heretics I can't shoot. That's the worst.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. Let's just blow raspberries at them until we win. Da-da-da-da-da. Just to entertain myself.
We'll get through this, I know it.
You
Show
took
these
my
filthy
point.
aliens what Imperial Guard are made of. Charge!
Taking damage.
At your command. We'll get through this, I know it. Yes, sir. At your command. Yes, sir.
And
Let them have it.
oh, there's still
Show
some
these
dudes.
filthy aliens what Imperial Guard are made of.
Taking heavy fire.
Filthy aliens, they're actually from Earth. And thanks for coming.
We'll show these filthy aliens what Imperial Guard are made of. Let them have it! At your command.
What the heck? I am so glad you guys don't matter.
Sindri! Sindri!
Lord Bale. The ritual failed to break the protective seal guarding the stone. But then, I already anticipated it, not worry. In fact, I counted on it. We require a larger sacrifice.
It is time. Leave him. How dare you, sorcerer!
My lord, never forget all power demands sacrifice.
Thank you for yours.
There it is, as I promised. Yours for the taking.
Old friend?
To victory.
You know, sacrifice this, sacrifice that. Why can't we stop all this sacrifice? I know all the lies became the stone in your heart. I wonder how long we're going to survive, but when we don't see this world's meaning. But for now, I think after that's a decent sized couple of missions, I think we're pretty much gonna wrap it up in the next episode. But for now, always be yourself till it stops being meta.